I've always derived a lot of meaning from my job as an illustrator. Many times I'd say that I was happiest when working on something. But at some point, my work took over everything else. I said yes to too many things, and I had no creative energy left to give. The breaking point was one evening when I burst into tears. In my dentist chair.
Consider this basic question. What do you do? In my former life, the answer was easy. I'm a writer and editor. 4 years ago, I landed here and things got complicated. Or maybe it was time to ask a different question.
Do you have any idea what it's like to tell people you're from Teleorman? It's worse than telling them you're shooting with a Nokia phone and that you want to be a film director in South Korea. Do you know what my community said when I told them this is what I'd like to do?
Boundaries? Boundaries! Haven't you heard of boundaries?
For 28 years, I lived the life of a girl who wasn't me. No doctor wanted to see me, and my family hoped it was just a phase. But I didn't give up. I rewrote my life to turn surviving into living. I owe that to myself. Then, I shared my story publicly and talked about my deepest pains. I started helping others and became an activist and filmmaker. Stop. 5 years ago, I did my first testosterone shot. I am Patrick, a trans man.
I started a podcast about what it was like to be young and have no idea what you're doing with your life. It's called The Wanderers, and it taught me that it's okay to be afraid. 한국어를 공부한 지 1년이 됐어요. 내년 봄에 한국대학원에 지원할 거예요. 감사합니다.
I finally realized that my brutal schedule wasn't really sustainable. I started going out with friends more, taking an active interest in fitness, and try to keep regular sleeping habits. I learned that sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself professionally is nurture yourself personally.
So, who am I? I'm a wordsmith, mother of a magazine, tomato and metaphor grower, seasonal bistro chef and table storyteller, neighbor, sister, Robin Hood in training. You know, it's a process.